as we go to air. There is a lot of news about Cristiano Ronaldo leaving Juventus. Tell us, Gab, what's the latest?
Well, okay, this morning, Jorge Mendes, Cristiano's agent, went to see Juventus. He told them that he had personal terms in place with Manchester City. They were higher than we first anticipated, and he's willing to take the contract. There's talk of a 2-year deal. The problem is Juventus saying, well, we're not going to let him go on a free. That's very, very clear. Juventus, of course, losing something like more than 300 million over 2 years. They want to get a fee back. And City, thus far, as we're taping this, have yet to make a bid. Juventus expect a bid on Friday from Manchester City, and that bid they expect to be right around 30 million euros. And if that happens, then Cristiano Ronaldo will be free to go. Will he be free to go to City? Because that is obviously the big question mark, because at the same time, there's this massive bid from Real Madrid, second bid for Kylian Mbappe. And L'Equipe reporting that this time Paris Saint-Germain are willing to enter negotiations with Real Madrid. It doesn't mean they're going to take this huge bid. It may require another bid, but they are willing to at least talk to them, at least according to L'Equipe. And the other detail in all this, which I don't think we can ignore, is that after meeting with Juventus on Thursday morning, Jorge Mendes jumped on his chartered plane and didn't fly to Manchester. He flew to Paris, spent the afternoon in Paris. Obviously, Paris Saint-Germain coming out quite clearly and saying, we don't want Cristiano Ronaldo. He's not in our plans. We're going to stick with Mbappe. You wonder, though, if Mbappe goes, could that be an alternate destination? Could it be more appealing for Cristiano to move to Paris Saint-Germain if, and it's a big if, Mbappe goes? And if that's the case, of course, you know what that means. We would see Neymar, Cristiano, and Lionel Messi all together, all three as teammates, and I think everybody's minds would explode.
Absolutely. Well, either way, whether he goes to City or whether he went to PSG, it would be a massive story either way. Pablo, how would he be received at Manchester City, given his past with Manchester United? First of all, how do you think the City fans would receive this?
Well, what a big story that is. I think Man City fans would love to have Ronaldo at Man City, of course, but what about Man United fans? I think it would hurt a lot to see Ronaldo playing for Manchester City. We all knew that Manchester City were looking for a big number 9. Probably Harry Kane was the main target for them. A few weeks ago, finally, he decided to stay up Spurs. But we'll see if we can see Ronaldo playing in a blue shirt.
How would he fit into this City side, do you think, Pablo?
Well, as I say many times, they only have Gabriel Jesus as a number 9. And they're a club, a team. They play in so many games, so many competitions to play for. They're always looking to try to achieve big things. They want to win trophies, and they always expect to have the best players around. So that's why when Sergio Aguero left, everyone knew that they were going to bring probably a new number 9 in. Not only Gabriel Jesus probably is enough for that team. They need probably another option up front, and obviously Cristiano Ronaldo would be a big player for them.
30 million is the rumour, which surely, Frank, that's a steal for Ronaldo, isn't it, given he was Serie A's top scorer last season?
Well, listen, he's my age. He's 36. He's a machine. He's still got possibly 2 years left on him. Really, really good. I mean, when you look at him, the way he trained, you know, he's a winner. He's a competitor. So when you got players like that, even if you bring players at the age of 36, you know they will give 100%. So he's a professional. We all know that. So surely he can bring a lot to this football club.
Frank Leboeuf, what does Ronaldo over Kane give Manchester City?
Sorry, say again?
Well, sorry.
It's okay, Pablo. I'm just asking Frank what he thinks that Ronaldo over Kane gives Manchester City.
I think Cristiano Ronaldo will bring so many things to City. The only thing I'm questioning right now, it's of course he can leave Juventus. I think he doesn't want to stay to Juventus, and the price Juventus asking is not really a steal. I think it's the guy is 36. I think you cannot sell him more than that. But for the skill that he has and the resume that he has and the strength that he is in, I think it's still absolutely fantastic to have Ronaldo. My question mark is more tactically. I'm very surprised that Guardiola would be interested about having a player at this age, and also a former player from Real Madrid. But also, he just signed Grealish. I think Ronaldo loves to go to the space of a little bit on the left, even if I know he can play a striker. But you have Sterling, you have Grealish, maybe you can have Ronaldo. Of course, you can manage when you have fantastic players like that. But it's still, for me, a question mark whether you really need Ronaldo, or is it more a marketing or merchandising signature for the Blues?
But Gabba, I see you nodding emphatically here. They need goals. Ronaldo can bring goals, can't he?
I don't know. I mean, they did pretty well last season, right? They nearly won the quadruple. I thought they played some of their best football when they've used De Bruyne or Phil Foden through the middle. Obviously, Pep feels differently. I think a big part of the story is Pep's time horizon now. Pep came out the other night and said that he saw himself not extending his contract with Manchester City when it expires in 2023, maybe going off and maybe coaching a national team or something. And so that means that, he wants to win now. And I almost wonder with Cristiano if it is something that makes the team better in the short term. Costs you an enormous amount of money, let's not forget. You can say 30 million is not a lot. Yeah, fine. But then Cristiano, if he doesn't take a pay cut, Cristiano makes more than twice what Kevin De Bruyne makes, and Kevin De Bruyne is the highest paid player in the Premier League. So, that is a huge financial commitment. It is a bit of a short-term commitment as well. But if that's what Pep wants for 2 years, I think there's another element to this as well, is that if Cristiano Ronaldo is on Man City's books, he can't be playing for somebody else. And Cristiano Ronaldo, we know, because we've seen him do it, in Champions League games, can be lethal, can carry teams on his shoulder. And maybe that clears the way a little bit of one more individual opponent who could come and hurt you if you're Man City. So maybe that's part of the thinking with Cristiano as well.
Do you think that could be the case, Stevie?
If it is, it should be way down the list. The truth is, he'll guarantee you goals. Yes, don't cross the ball in the box. That takes away one of his assets. But at the same time, if there was one thing that City have been missing, in my opinion, since Aguero's #1 injury started and then him leaving, is on too many occasions they have nobody in the box. Even Jesus, who's the most recognisable #9 they have, he's a way out wide as well, trying to play passes and take people on. If you get Ronaldo, and you would have to make sure Ronaldo's coming, knowing that he's not playing every game the way he normally does. He wants to play every game. He can't do that. I don't think he can do it in the Premier League. And if he's willing to do that, then I think he's a great signing. You are guaranteed goals with this guy. And particularly when you've got somebody like Grealish setting them up, or a Sterling, or a Mahrez on the other side, it's fantastic for him.
Pablo, are you surprised to see Pep Guardiola and Cristiano Ronaldo potentially teaming up together?
Yes, absolutely. As you were saying, guys, when you look at that Man City team, plenty of options on the wings and even behind. The striker with the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Grealish now, Gundogan. I think they need like a killer inside the box where they can put ball into the box. And Cristiano Ronaldo is a beast. He's so much presence on him inside the box where he can score a lot of goals. And even Pep, he knows that probably he's going to stay at Man City for the next 2 years. Even he knows that Champions League probably is one of those competitions he's looking at. And Ronaldo, Cristiano, he got plenty of experience in that competition as well. You need players that's when they step up for those games, they really show up and they know what they're doing. So of course they can work, together. I'm absolutely sure about that.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.